Hello guys, today we are checking out the new Quest accessories from Razer, a pretty big brand to be making this kind of equipment in the VR space, so I am expecting big things. We have a head strap and a facial insert. So let's see what they are going to be offering us and try it out. So I think that is enough chin wagging. Let's get started. So these are the Razer products. We have the facial interface and the head strap. I'm going to cover these. Let's start off with the interface. Got the Quest 2 ready, everything taken off, so we can apply these accessories. So this is from Razer, authorized by Meta, made for the Meta Quest 2. It boasts an ultra-thin membrane, medical grade and hypoallergenic materials, which is fantastic news if you're aware of the VR space. That is something that we need to be aware of. This has also been designed with ResMed technology, so this should be hopefully incredibly comfortable. So for context, ResMed have been manufacturing items with 30 years of experience that are worn on the face and the head for many hours, so long periods of time, using a design-driven approach that is backed by billions of hours of data. ResMed's deep understanding of materials, geometry, and skin science influences how the products are made. So there are big names on this. There's Meta's name, there's Razer's name, and ResMed. Three huge brands. The packaging is pretty much like every other packaging you get for a VR accessory. You know, the outer wrapping with a brown box inside. Ooh, it's like a tattoo you should get on your arm, isn't it? Wouldn't be an unboxing without looking at the booklet. And you get a 1-year warranty with this. So, you know, if things go wrong, just get this, scan that code, register the device, and then, you know, you're covered for a year just in case something does mess up. So why not? Here we have the facial insert, and that's it. So the insert, a few things about it. That it is using a silicone that's free from latex and PU/TPE additives, so the issue there with the Quest insert that was causing rashes, which was a previous issue, should no longer be a problem with this insert. The design of the silicone and the foam within it, they've called a contoured 3D profile, where if you feel around this thing, it has different thicknesses and support at different parts of your face, and it is super soft on the skin. It definitely has a really good premium feel to it. Some facts here though, the weight of this insert is 75 grams, it contains medical grade silicone and foam, and the chassis is made from a polycarbonate, which is plastic. And it has a light blocker built in, so you don't have to attach this yourself. Some accessories get that. You have to get a separate piece and try and get it in, and it's actually quite annoying. But this feels like, how's durable is it? Oh gosh, look, I'm actually giving it some without, and I don't actually feel like it's gonna snap. Let's hope it doesn't. At the top here as well, you may notice there is a couple of vents. So this will be able to release heat while you're playing. So if you're getting nice, hot and sweaty, the heat rises. So it should actually slowly leave here. So you shouldn't get some fogging within the device. And by the looks of it, it's one of those things that you just grab and simply just click in. I'm not just saying this, Razer hasn't offered me any money for this video, but this genuinely looks and feels like one of the most premium inserts I've come across. And it's incredibly black, so you get that nice sexy contrast, and there's vents here as well at the bottom. I'm just gonna put it on my face. Boop, how is that? So I just put this on my face. It is pitch black inside this device. You can see kind of sweat marks here because I'm under the studio lighting, so you know I have worn it. It is pitch black. This contours to the face incredibly. It feels really soft, even though it hasn't got a dense kind of foam in it. They've done some weird tubing with the silicone, and of course the vents here. But the top vents, actually, I've got studio lights on, and it's incredibly dark in there. I don't have anything on in here, and I do see little light bleed at the very top in those slots. So I'll let you know how that is once I'm actually in game and I'm not under studio lighting. I was looking for the cost of this, and I found a report that stated from CES that both of these items will be $70. Onto the adjustable head strap here, designed for all head shapes, they say. A nylon material, high performance, whatever that means. It is a head strap, and this is also ResMed designed as well. And if it's anything like that insert, then we are in for a treat. Same style of packaging, the brown box with the quite nice shiny cover, so it gives a premium feel. But at the end of the day, it is just packaging. It's about the product So what do we get in here? Gosh, I must say, the no-nonsense BS is actually kind of refreshing. I'm sick of opening everything and you get 50 booklets, all these little add-ons. This also comes with a year warranty, so scan that so you don't have a... I don't know, this won't snap, but you could have some problems. It could fall apart, stitching could start coming off, and the instructions on how to actually set it up right here as well. So let's get rid of this and let's stick it on the headset. It's really like quite flimsy, isn't it? It's just like kind of flopping around like, oh, like a teenager. I can't be bothered. But the branding, oh, I must say, look at that. Razer. And then on the sides as well, Razer in this really quite... I don't even know what this material is. I'll have to look it up and put it on screen here now when I'm editing. But it's so soft. So soft. And they've got this kind of cup. That's where my skull is going to go, the crown of the head. And the rest is going to then cradle like a 3 fingers, just like this, like cradling the head. So that just in case you don't know, these clips here that say Razer on them, they are going to clip onto the side of these arms here. So you just kind of clip them on and attach them. And so you know which way is up, make sure the branding is the right way around. So, they go on quite easily, actually. There's no struggle there. You don't feel like you're going to damage your headset. They go on perfectly. And if you want to pull them off, they have these lips. So you just go boof and pull on that lip rather than start tugging on the strap itself and then damage it. And then, of course, this top bit, true to form, goes through this incredibly weak... I've had a headset before where this bit's actually snapped off and I was heartbroken. So if you have bought this head strap and this headset, this is what your device is going to look like. But it's all about the comfort at the end of the day. You've got this massive gaping hole. It's nice and floppy. And the branding looks pretty cool. But overall, I think it's this bit, the fact that it's so kind of just flat and in. But let's see how comfortable it is. That's the important part. The head strap actually mentions a slip-on design, which it certainly does have. You'll see me talk about that in a clip of this video. So it's super easy to put on and off, but it ends up lacking that stiffness. So when your head moves around, it can be a bit wobbly. And to counter that, you have to tighten it, but then of course you lose comfort. The strap just weighs 70 grams, so it's incredibly light, made from a nylon textile laminate, and the plastic parts again is a polycarbonate. And as I said previously, this head strap is going to be $70. Okay, so I'm wearing a head strap, and I must say, it is so comfortable and soft around the back of the head. Where it's cupping, here, these parts, it's so soft. And the insert as well, incredibly soft on the face. The light bleed is actually very minimal. I do see a little bit coming from the vents, but I do have studio lighting on, so it's incredibly bright and it's actually very minimal. Through the nose here, where it's blocked, this is one of the best light blocking nose pieces I've tried yet. I can pretty much see nothing apart from maybe a couple of hairs of my mustache coming through. But because this is fabric, all of this is fabric, I wouldn't actually trust this if I was swinging my head around quite heavily. This will easily lift off and just go flying towards something. So I'm going to tighten these a lot more, but when I tighten them, I'm then squeezing my head, and it was going to reduce the comfort over time. But let's do it. Right, massive. I tightened that loads, and it's still, you can still see that it lifts a little bit. So would I recommend these products? They do feel premium and they do seem pretty decent. The head strap, I came back to it at a later time as well, and it was super convenient putting it on and taking it off. I was surprised how comfortable it actually is, and it's slowly growing on me, especially because you have to put it on like a cap, and with other head straps that I have, it's quite fiddly. You have to twist knobs to take them off. But for $70, you can buy the Bobo M2, which offers much better support in my opinion, but it is a hard head strap, so it's not as portable, and it doesn't have the Razer branding, of course. The insert though, my goodness, I loved this thing. I would definitely get the insert and combine it with a more secure head strap, at least myself personally. The pricing of it though seems a little steep. $70 for an insert is just nuts. Would have been better around $50, still premium, but 70, pushing it a little bit, although this I think is one of my favorite inserts yet. It's super soft. Headbang test, please subscribe. I'm risking my quest for this review. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Yes, be aware of that. Slide! Oh, and another... You can do things like this, though. So, I don't know. I'm in two minds about this. If you have money to throw at these products, then why not? And you like the branding, definitely do so. But if you're someone that's limited with your funding and you have to choose between a head strap or a facial insert, I would, as I previously said, I would recommend the insert and a different branded head strap. The head strap, although it's super sleek and it's super comfortable, it just, there's too many drawbacks in my opinion for that price point. If you have any further questions about these products, please join the Discord. I can answer them for you there. And please subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a great week. Happy gaming, guys. Good day.